Road to IELTS, the IELTS preparation and practice solution, brought to you by Knowledge Island by Bilal. Before we continue, please subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to get more updates.
You will hear part of a conversation between a husband and wife at home. First, you will have some time to look at questions 1 to 8. Now, we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully to the conversation and answer questions 1 to 8.
Not football again. Every time I come in, you've got some football match on.
No, I haven't. Sometimes there's tennis or golf.
Well, sport then. Actually, in the newspaper today, there's an article about it. Do you know how much radio time is dedicated to sport in this country?
I guess maybe 50 or so hours a week.
Well, according to the article, it's more than that. And it's different in summer and winter. Here's a test for you. How many hours a week do you think? More than 50?
That's a good question. I guess about 60 hours in the summer and about 100 in the winter.
Close. In the winter, there are actually 110 hours a week dedicated to sport. In the summer, more than you thought, but less than in the winter. 85 hours a week.
Really? I suppose all the interviews, football transfer news, everything?
And the main tennis tournaments, of course. Actually, in the summer, tennis has the most coverage, with 28 hours a week.
Yes, that makes sense. In the winter, football must be the most.
You're right. They say 58 hours a week is dedicated to football.
58? That's a lot. I can't imagine I listen to all of that.
Sometimes it feels like you do. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I read it wrong. Actually, it's 38 hours. But that's still a lot.
Yes, that's more like it. You're right, though. 38 hours a week of football is too much even for me.
First I've heard of it. There is so much football that even in summer it takes second place. There's always football on the radio.
Not always. What's second in the winter? I guess rugby or motor racing maybe.
Let's have a look here. Oh, it doesn't really say.
What do you mean?
Well, it just says other sports. Apparently, 36 hours a week coverage is given to these other sports. So I suppose rugby could be part of it.
Other sports, eh? That's a bit vague, I agree. Is golf on there? The radio covers a lot of tournaments. I bet in the summer it's high.
After tennis, football is the most covered sport. And then, wait a minute. Yes, golf is next, with 15 hours of coverage, above motor racing.
I thought it would be more than that. Surprised football is still so high.
I'm more surprised by the fact tennis is so high on the list in winter.
Ah, that's because of the tournaments in places like Australia. You remember staying up last year to listen to the final?
I remember you staying up, yes. Anyway, it says that 13 hours a week in winter there's tennis on the radio.
30? Really?
I said 13.
Okay.
Now your favourite, motor racing.
Ha, don't tell me. I bet it's about 20. It seems like it.
Well, according to the article, 12 hours a week are given to motor racing.
That's in the winter, isn't it? Because of all the talk about the different teams and contracts?
Actually, no. That's the summer. 12 hours a week.
Well, they do have the races on most of the time, I suppose.
Although, yes, you're right. It's the same amount in the winter as well. Motor racing takes 4th place in the list in both seasons.
Still too much in my opinion.
Well, you don't have to listen to it, do you?
If it's on, I listen to it sometimes. So is that the end of the list?
No, a couple of other things. Let's see now. So in the summer, other sports comes bottom of the list with 6 hours a week.
Like rugby, swimming, table tennis, golf?
No, we had golf already, remember? Are you listening to any of this?
Sorry. So remind me again. In the summer, golf had 10 hours a week?
In the summer, golf has 15 hours a week coverage.
In the winter, I can't imagine there's any coverage at all.
Well, you're wrong. And it's maybe more than you think.
Surely not more than 5.
Yes, actually, more than 10. 11 hours a week in the winter.
11? What could they be covering?
You tell me. You're the one listening to it all the time.
Now, wait a minute. That's not true.
That is the end. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
Don't forget to comment, like, and share our video.